Good morning, guys. I'm going to do a quick video on acclimating your puppy to a muzzle. Um, it is my opinion, based on working with these dogs for almost 3 decades, that all dogs should be comfortable and capable of wearing a muzzle if needed. You never know um, when an emergency might call for it. Dog is injured. There are so many different reasons why it's beneficial. So don't wait until you are in a situation where you need a muzzle and you've never done any work with one. Then you're creating stress on top of stress. So, introducing the muzzle. I've got a few different kinds here, none of which I think fit. I think what I'll need to do for her and for the shape of her muzzle is bring Ahsoka's from home. Ahsoka has a big leather muzzle. Because day one I don't attach the muzzle, it's just about teaching the dog to put their nose in. This is going to work just fine. I'm going to mark the moment the dog has their nose in. The first thing I want to do is just get the dog comfortable putting their face in the muzzle and grabbing food. So I'm going to take a basket muzzle and put some food in the bottom, place here. Yes. Good. So she's got to put her face in order to get that food. As soon as her face is in, I mark yes, she grabs the food. She's going to grab the food anyway, so my timing is going to be important. Muzzle. I'm going to let her work at it and try to figure it out. I know it's a fly. I don't know what that is. Come on, girlie. Get too distracted. Sit. Good. Yes. Good. So again, the whole point of this first exercise is just get them comfortable putting their nose in. Yes. Good. Sit. Good girl. Muzzle. Yes. Okay, I'm going to turn her around so you can see. Muzzle. Good. Yeah, good girl. So that's how I start to introduce. Again, I don't need to strap the muzzle on. I just want the dog viewing the muzzle as a positive thing. Good. Yes. Good. So that muzzle, now I can start having her hold her face in a little bit longer. When I mark and get that yes, I'm going to release her now. Out of the muzzle. Muzzle. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. So I have this one. Then I also have a mesh. Boy, you can't be jumping on my truck. We had that conversation, young lady. So I've got to work my obedience while I'm doing this stuff. Just make the dog part of the package. So whatever you're doing, just make the dog part of it. Good. So I'm going to do essentially the same thing, except I'm going to have her put her nose through. Good girl. Yes. Good. Muzzle. Good. Yes. Now again, if I just take this muzzle and strap it on her and lock pocket and she can't get out and she starts fighting with it, then I'm making a stressful situation out of it. And chances are the next time I go to muzzle her, she's not going to be nearly as cooperative. Muzzle. Good girl. Yes. So that's all there is to day one, guys. Just do a lot of that. Making sure you have the right size muzzle is going to be very important too. So whether you're using a basket muzzle, a mesh muzzle, like I said, I use leather muzzle with my dogs. Depending on what your reason is, so I do some muzzle fighting. So I think leather muzzle is going to be most important. See, I'm working. I'm working. I'm working. So despite the distraction, I'm going to maintain my obedience with my dog. And I can always go back to muzzling. And just make it part of your training. See, if I just grab and go to put it on, it's not going to be happy about it. So that's why I don't want to do it. Yeah, people jump up and they just start talking, and you know, I try to be polite. You know, most of the times I'll talk, but if I'm in the middle of something, I'm not just going to stop what I'm doing because somebody randomly wants to comment on the dog, or again, not trying to be rude, but you know, got to get a job done and I'm working on something. And it would not, so in situations like that, I know I'm going a little off script here, I'm being paid to do a job with this dog. Stopping right when I'm making all that progress because somebody wants to start yelling something across the parking lot isn't doing her any benefit. What is doing her benefit is making sure she's maintaining her composure while that interaction is happening. And I'm just going to shut it down. Because again, my priority is right here. Good girl. So anyone watching this thought that was rude? So be it. Muzzle. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good. And I can make it a little harder for the dog to get the cheese out. The good thing is, you know, like I said, she's food drive and she's engaged. So this is fun for her. Good. Muzzle. Oh. Good. Muzzle. Good girl. Now, if it just so works out, I can go ahead and clip it up. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Damn, a good girl. Good. But I still want to maintain some level of decorum when I'm doing a party time. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. So that's where we are. I hope this helps, guys. I would love to see some of y'all's videos working with your dog and doing some of that muzzle acclimation. Again, you never know. You may never need to muzzle your dog. You may never need to do it. You might have a super friendly dog that doesn't care about vet, any of that. Most of us aren't that lucky, and at some point in our dog's life, we will have to muzzle them. So knowing that they're comfortable with it. It's going to give me a lot of peace of mind. Again, should I ever have to muzzle? Good girl. And I can just take my time. She gets the food. I will clip if it warrants for it, if the dog's doing really well. Good girl, good girl. Yeah, so it's a super positive. Where are you going? Sit. I know, you're just a ball of energy. I hope this helps, guys. I hope everyone's having an awesome day, and we'll see y'all soon.